How to get roofing leads from ChatGPT. Give me a few minutes. I'm going to go over how to get up in ChatGPT ranking in AI. If you don't know who I am, I'm Nolan Walker. I'm the owner of Roofing Webmasters. It's been 16 years. I was a contractor before this. I'm still a contractor. We're out of Fort Worth, Texas. And now we've got this wonderful software called Data Pens that we've had for a long time. I'm going to go in first. I want to do a little demystifying on AI. You don't have to even go on an AI platform for us to optimize you on it. And I get sick of the ads being run, using it and scaring people or acting like, you're missing out or we've cracked the code on AI. That AI has an algorithm just like Google, and they go hunting. Now, granted, it's better large language model, understanding of content and then holding a point on the conversation and starting again. And so when you get information from there, it's not really artificial intelligence. Before that happens, they've added a G. It's going to be artificial general intelligence. And we don't know when that's occurring, but they don't have it yet. So right now, it's crunching data much better than the old algorithms that you're used to with Google. And Google now has Gemini, by the way, and it's kind of just becoming AI, right? But you can still go down to the original Google algorithm and see all that stuff there, and it's beginning to morph back and forth. But let's talk about ChatGPT. They've got an algorithm, and they go spider servers and crawl them, and then they look at your roofing company, and they look at your website, and they look at the data pens and the content. They look at reviews in different servers, BBB or Facebook. They look at Facebook posts and YouTube and Instagram, and they gather all this information and then make a determination the same way that Google does and that Google used to. It just is very good, intuitive, large language model stuff that seems artificially intelligent, but it's not. And so even if it was artificially intelligent, they're still going to have to go spider all these servers, crawl and copy them and cache them, and then crunch through that data and determine who shows up in rankings. Now, I'll say this, if you go look at roofers in a certain city and check the first 5, it's different on ChatGPT. There might be some of the first 5, but it's usually a little different. And it's because it has a different algorithm. And a little more on this, we can get into at least Google Analytics. We being a digital marketing agency, but we can't get into AI analytics. They don't provide it to the community. And so while we do a fantastic job of optimization on AI, because we provide great brand signaling for roofers and have diversified signaling, and it's great user experience and great content, they show up there, but we can't get into it. There's no way to go peel into it and do anything like that. Now, what you do is the brand signal gets distributed, and you have a fabulous website with great content up front, and then changed and updated with data pens, geo coordinates, photos, videos, words, 2 actual pages like TPO to TPO or roof repair to roof repair, asphalt shingle to asphalt shingle. And then pages grow and it gets spidered by Google, by Gemini, by ChatGPT, by Grok, and it all gets spidered. And then we distribute content. With a 1 to 2 minute action with data pens, you're typing in stuff, you're tagging a few videos of a roof, you're tagging a few video, photos, the geo coordinate gets grabbed, words, you type in a caption, just replace the roof with GAF TPO onto a hospital. And then that gets redone with AI, gets slapped on the TPO page, part of it goes to the Google map, part of the video, if you did one, goes to YouTube and a Facebook post. And then AI reads everything. And then you deserve to show up in ranking. And so I wanted to go through it, and it's not like it doesn't take effort to do this stuff. And it's very difficult to find a good digital marketing agency. And we built data pens from scratch. Nobody else has that. That's our software. We've been working on it for 7 years, and it's frankly fabulous. And it helps to distribute the brand signal out so that you're not paying $5,000 for something to sit in the office to run social media ads, and you've missed your SEO and website, and you still don't get any calls from Google or AI. And so this stuff goes out, and the uniqueness inherent within your daily activities gets a fantastic distribution of brand signaling to macro component items like social media and like your website and like your Google account. When you do pins, people ask, of course this helps you show up in ranking because now keywords are being added technical versions, what Google calls low search volume, which is half of all keywords. We are the best at organic optimization of keywords. Because when a website needs all material pages, all service pages, repair, replace, estimate, roof insurance claims help, storm damage, roof repair, etc., but asphalt shingle and designer shingle and tile and metal and slate and TPO and EPDM and PVC and silicone and metal roof coating, those need page content. And now they know you do it. And that's the way that it shows up on AI or on Google. And then the individual pages tagging with everything you did, which only took a minute or two, but then expands it. Oh, they work on that type of TPO. Oh, they do CertainTeed. Oh, they do Atlas. Oh, that company's doing that type of thing. That guy's looking for a Brava barrel tile, and they went onto their synthetic tile page and updated one. It's right there, and there's photos of it. And it gets spidered by AI or Google or whoever, and then you deserve to show up in organic rankings, which is where most and best leads come from. And that's SEO, and that's AI too. And so, I go through all this stuff, and if I didn't know it and have somebody explain it in plain English, I get worried about stuff too. But you do need to do these things. But with the automation and with AI and with data pins, we've made it vastly easier. 99% of roofers don't do this stuff. They don't even come close to doing it. You cannot have a horrible website and do a bunch of social media, expect to show up on ChatGPT or Google. You can't have a great website and ignore all social media. You can't spam it or violate Google Webmaster Guidelines. You've got to have a good user experience, and then you've got to have diversity of primary platforms. And it's easy, but you've got to have a good service. What is difficult is finding somebody like us to help you with it, ignoring all the noise, settling down, and being consistent with it. And if you've already got a brand that's been up and ranking, let me rephrase it. You've got experience, expertise, authority, and trust from Google, and AI knows you've been around a little bit, you got some reviews. Your runway to success is much shorter than you think, and then you never stop doing this stuff. If you stop doing this stuff, you're gonna just go back in ranking and lose money. I don't care. Busiest week I've had in my life, the last 2 weeks. Voice is hoarse right now. I'm in here and I'm doing these right now because why? I don't break distribution of brand signals ever. I have at my own contracting business too. I don't stop. Other people stop. There's 99% stop, and they don't deserve to show up in ranking. I don't care what you say. They just flat out don't deserve it. You can be around 10 years and not deserve it. I talked to older dudes that have been around a long time, and I talked to a guy the other day, I couldn't believe it, my ears. He was talking about yellow pages. He's an older guy, he's a nice guy, he used to dominate his market, now he's going back down. You cannot let off of it, and if something happens, you got to get back on it and at least try. If you didn't try it all, now if you've been trying and you have some reviews and you've been online a little bit, then you're in great position because Google trusts you, AI knows about you, but you don't deserve to show up in ranking. If you did all the things that I just talked about, you deserve to show up in ranking. And then you don't stop and you do it. And thank God for the software that we have and the new AI integrations and the distribution of the signal, because it's become so much easier. I've got a whole staff in here of people, of course, because I'm a digital marketing agency, but you can do this and you'll beat the pants off people. You'll have hundreds of % more brand signaling without violating Google Webmaster Guidelines, having a proper distribution of the brand across macro components, and creating a good user experience. And that's it. And then it goes through. It doesn't happen like that instantly, but it begins to matriculate up and go up. Before I leave, ask ChatGPT about roofing webmasters and data pins. They love us, we love them. They know the code base of the websites. They know the work that we do. They know the software. They know all of it. And I love the AI, I really do. Google's still the big show. By God, get you in AI too. Call us when you're ready. I'd love to hear from you.